Hello everyone, my name is Dee. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you have been here before. Today we are going to be doing a quick reading on who has you on their mind and why. If you've been here before, you'll know that when I do these readings, I usually leave them open for everybody, but this time I'm going to try to set the intention about it being only people from our love lives. So this is going to be a strictly love, who has you on their mind and why. And then it's completely open to whoever it is that has you on their mind. So it could be exes, it could be people that are currently in your life, it could be your current partner, etc. and so on and so forth. As always, this is a general reading. So with that said, please take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, then it is not meant for you. For pile 1, we have opalite. For pile 2, we have amethyst. And for pile 3, we have tiger's eye. Hello, pile 1, my opalite pile. Let's take a look at who has you on their mind and why. So first, let's try to get some cards out here, some clues to see who this could possibly or potentially be with some possible or potential zodiac signs. Okay, so we will be pulling for sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Hopefully they match up. And then we'll get some Scrabble tiles out here for possible and potential initials. We have Aquarius to start us off. We have Leo. And let's get one more out here. And we have Pisces. So we have Aquarius, Leo, and Pisces jumping out for pile 1. Let me slide that guy up there. And now let's get some Scrabble tiles out here for potential initials. Okay, we have, oh Jesus, that's a huge grab. We've got A, K. We have O, I believe that was an O, an M, a B, R, H, N, and an E. So we've got a ton of initials and none of them are the same. And we should have a couple of names even that might even be able to be formed by those, which I'm not going to try to take time to figure out. Except I do see Rob. I see Ron. So maybe not. But let's get some tarot cards out here to figure out why this person has you on their mind in this romantic context that we are searching for here. Why does this person have you on their mind? What are they thinking about when it comes to you and when it comes to the connection that you both share? Okay, pile 1, why are you on this person's mind? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I would say that for many of us, this is somebody that's trying to establish a more so stable and secure or committed connection to us. This is somebody that wants to settle down. This is somebody that sees the potential within the connection that we have for them. So for most of us, I would say that this might be a new love interest or somebody that's already in our life as a love interest, maybe somebody that we're dating and so on and so forth. And to me, it seems like you are very much so on this person's mind because they want to deepen the level of commitment within the connection. For me, the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles are both going to bring up commitment. The Ace of Pentacles especially is going to bring up something like potential and opportunity. So basically with these first two cards, we have a very strong message of this person feeling like there's a high potential for the two of you to have a more so committed relationship to one another. The King of Pentacles for me is definitely going to bring up that this person feels, they might already feel a sense of commitment toward you, which is why I feel like for some of us, we might be dating this person or this person could be our current partner, etc. But the King of Pentacles to me is also going to bring up stability and security. That this person wants something more stable and more secure between the both of you. It can also be an indication between these two cards. You know, not only does this person see the potential for there to be a long-term relationship here, but also that this person wants to continue to or wants to begin to put in more time, effort, and energy into the connection so that the both of you can begin to move forward toward or deepen the level of commitment within the connection itself. Let's try to get another. We've got the freaking Four of Wands. Four of Wands to me is going to reiterate a lot of that. The Four of Wands to me at times, it'll bring up like house, happy house and home. So that Four of Wands to me is yet again going to bring up stability and security, yet again going to bring up commitment. It just very much so feels like to me that this person is very into you and they're seeing something very long term between the two of you. You know, that's what they want from this connection. Losing a card to the floor, I have the World. We have the World here, and the World to me is yet again, the World to me also, it can signify at times cycles and changes and phases, etc. And really what this is all bringing me as a whole is that this person wants to move forward to whatever the next phase or stage is when it comes to the relationship that you share. So for some of us, obviously, we might be dating this person, or this person might be a love interest, and now maybe the two of you become exclusive. The two of you become more committed to one another, and this person has it in their mind that you both have something, or that like there's opportunity and there's potential for this connection to really last a long while, that they look at you as marriage material, etc., and so on. And maybe for some of us, we've been with this person, and the Four of Wands can also signify something like moving house or moving home. With that said, it could mean for connections that are perhaps already committed to one another and you're already exclusive with this person. And even if you're already married to this person, let's say, that they want to move forward to the next step, the next phase in the connection. For some of us, that could be moving in together. For some of us, that could be buying a home together or moving to a new home together. Whatever the case might be, this person's definitely like wanting to move onward and upward. This person's definitely wanting to deepen the level of commitment within the connection. And I would say with the World here, the World to me is going to bring up success and fulfillment. So it could be that this person feels like this relationship will be successful and that this relationship is going to be one which fulfills them romantically, etc. Or it could also mean that this relationship is already fulfilling them and they already feel like it's a successful relationship, especially for those of us that are much more closely connected and committed to this person. And let's try to get one more card. But this person, at the end of the day, we've got the freaking Seven of Pentacles. Like, this person's really trying to, let's say, lay down roots, lay down foundations with you. Okay, in whatever way it makes sense for you and this person, in whatever way, like whatever the next step is or the next phase is that would come from this connection, this person's trying to lay down the foundation with you in order to start or to build a life together. This person is already, I feel like even if the two of you are just love interests and you're kind of, it's been flirty and fun, or if we're just about to move forward into exclusivity with this person is looking to lay down the foundation of this connection. This person feels like you are somebody who they could build a life with, start a life with. For some of us, again, this to me can also, like, I guess the word would be resonate. Like, it could also resonate with couples that have been together. Like, this person wants to continue forward with you. This person has very strong feelings for you. They have a lot of love for you. And this person is yet again, they're trying to establish the foundation of the relationship. They're trying to move this connection forward. They're trying to ensure that the two of you are able to start and build this life together. Because they really feel like within this connection, there is romantic fulfillment. And for me, that romantic fulfillment could mean like they found what they were looking for, and they found what they were looking for in you. And now it's just about laying the foundation so the two of you could start and build this life together as a couple, or continue to build this life together as a couple. I really hope that that makes sense. I do feel like that is all. This was such a lovely little spread to do, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Hello, pile 2, my amethyst pile. Let's get into it. Let's see who has you on their mind Okay, and then we will get into the why this person has you on their mind. And first, we will start by pulling a couple of zodiac signs out of this deck. We'll get some Scrabble tiles out here for potential initials. And for the potential zodiac signs, we will look at their sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. So we start out with water, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We have Cancer again. And we have Pisces. So we basically have all water coming out here today. Cancer and Pisces twice, as well as Scorpio. Now, let's get some tarot cards out here to see. I just got to move these a little bit over yonder. And now let's get some initials out here. Some potential initials via these wonderful Scrabble tiles. Okay. We have L, X, K, M, U, and O. So now let's get into why this person has you on their mind in regard to the romantic connection that you share with them. Okay, let's take a look at what is going on in this person's mind when it comes to the connection that you share. Why does this person have you on their mind in regard to love? We've got the Eight of Cups jumping out first. We have the Ten of Wands. So for me, what this is going to immediately bring up is basically that there's been some difficulty within this connection with whatever's going on. That Eight of Cups, to me, it's equal parts us walking out of a situation that's no longer good for us and walking into a situation that is good for us and does serve us. Right here, what this is indicating is that at times, or maybe even right now, this person's walking away from the connection because there's something burdensome taking place. And let's get a couple more cards out here so we can see what the heck this is referring to. Okay, we lost the Star. So we have the Star. Let's see what else. We have the Artist. And now what this is indicating to me is a lot of what's going on here is basically taking place in this person's own head and taking place in regard to idealism. What this means to me is like what's burdensome here and why this person might be walking away is because they're not really doing anything about the connection. And this to me is kind of setting up, I want to get one more card out here, but it's like what this for me is setting up is kind of a shit or get off the pot already situation. Where this person at times has waited so long to make their move. They've had this connection exists so much within their own mind and within their own idealism that they have not really ever made any type of positive movement forward toward you. And I feel like the burden or the stress, that Ten of Wands, is basically coming from this person's own insecurities and this person's incapability to make positive movement forward in regard to the connection. Okay, and then we've got the Three of Swords jumping out. And like, to me, what this reading is saying, so I do hope that it makes sense. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, then it is not meant for you. But I feel like this person, this water sign with these potential initials, if that all resonates, I feel like this person has spent a lot of time, I want to say the word pining over you or fawning over you. This person's had, let's say, these strong, I would say basically crush-like feelings for you. They've had romantic feelings for you that they've done nothing about. And I feel like maybe even for some of us that are watching this, it's like we've already moved on from this connection, or we've already kind of succumbed to the fact that neither one of us are really doing anything about this connection. And I feel like for us personally, we might be trying to move on from the what ifs and the what could have happened or what should have happened between us. We're trying to move on from that, but even that's burdensome and that's stressful. Like these, I always say to people, like I have a love-hate relationship with these what if type of connections, where you have feelings for this person has feelings for you, and neither one of you quite get together. Neither one of you are quite on the same page at the same time, which results in nothing ever physically happening, or the two of you never really taking that next step together, etc., and so on and so forth. And at times, these sort of what-if connections can be incredibly painful, and they can be incredibly difficult to move on from, because we do get lost in our own head. We do get lost in the what-ifs. Like, what if he or she would have done something then? What if I would have done something then? And we just idealize and think about all of the different possibilities, or how different our love lives could be if we took the shit, or if they took the shit and got off the pot already, type of thing. So I do feel like that's what type of connection is coming through here for pile 2, these what if types of connections. And I feel like you and this person have struggled to be on the same page at the same time. I feel like you and this person have a lot of what ifs about this connection. I feel like you and this person never really had the opportunity, and or both of you at times, throughout possibly even years at times, have missed the opportunity to be with one another. And I feel like what's on this person's mind in regard to that is basically the situation as a whole. The fact that this person has struggled, even with this, like this 8 of Cups into the 10 of Wands can basically be an indicator that we have struggled and stressed about moving the connection forward. There have been times where we perhaps did have opportunities to move the connection forward, but we were overcome by doubts, we were overcome by limiting beliefs, we were overcome by like stresses and burdens and responsibilities that were taking place in our own life. And this connection has existed mainly within our own head and within their own head. And especially since we're doing the reading based on, who has you on their mind and why, I would say, like, if this doesn't exactly resonate with how you felt at times with the connection, this is certainly how they felt. They've felt like this connection has existed a lot within their own head. And now it could very well be you've moved on. They feel like you're moving on, or with the 3 of Swords, they've seen you with other people. And they're beginning to realize, like, this person and I are so now far apart from one another, whether it's through physical distance or emotional distance. Me and this person are so far apart that there's really no coming back to any of these idealizations or any of these what ifs that I keep going through in my mind. I do hope that makes sense for some of us. I genuinely feel like this is someone who missed out on their opportunity to be with you. This is someone who, when you were more like closely connected to them, or you were closer to this person, it was very fun, it was very flirty, there was chemistry, but this person never opened up. They never let you know what was on their mind. They never expressed themselves to you, and you perhaps got to the point where you were fed up and you felt like, now I have no choice to move on, and you did move on, and now this person's sitting here still, like, with their thumb up their ass, like, thinking about you and thinking about the connection, and now beginning to realize that this is, like, it's almost to the point where it would be impossible for some of their fantasies and illusions about the connection to actually occur. They feel like now this connection is at the point where it is unattainable to them, and it only exists within their mind, and that it will continue to only exist within their mind. So now they're feeling a little hurt and a little heartbroken. But this person did have the choice, they did have the chance, they did have the opportunity, and they chose to not move forward with the connection. They could have even actually chose with that 8 of Cups to further distance themselves from the connection when they could have had the opportunity to make something happen here between the both of you. I do hope that this makes sense for those who it is meant for. I hope that maybe this brings some clarity or some insight into this person, into this what if type of connection that you might have with this person. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful wonderful day. Hello, pile 3, my tiger's eye pile. Let's take a look at who has you on their mind and why. First, we will get a couple of cards out here to represent the who. We will get some zodiac signs, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And then we will also get some possible or potential initials out here as well. So as far as potential zodiac signs, we have Sagittarius. We have fire. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And we have air signs. So we've got like half the zodiac signs out here. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Sagittarius times 2, Leo, and Aries. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh, no. Before I think I did the same thing for pile 2. Let's get some potential initials out here first to further nail down who this could possibly be. Okay. Let me grab 1 or 2 more. We have O, D, L, L, A, T, and M coming out as possible initials. Now, let's get into the why. Why is this person on your mind in regard to the romantic connection? Or no, why does this person have you on their mind in regard to the romantic connection that the two of you share? Okay, let's see. Why is this person thinking about you? What is on their mind in regard to you and the romantic connection that you both share with one another? Let's get into it, my pile 3s. We start out with the Knight of Wands, very fiery. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the Star. So immediately what I'm going to say here, for some of us, maybe not all of us, but for some of us, this connection could definitely have started off being a bit more physically intimate. This could be an indication that maybe we are friends with benefits with this person. Maybe we've got some type of situationship with this person. Things are very hot and heavy when it comes to this person. Now, the other side of that, though, maybe like lightened up a little bit less fiery or passionate, but also fiery and passionate in its own right, is that this person could be very flirtatious with us. So that's one thing for me that the Knight of Wands is bringing. It's like this person, if things haven't gone to a physical level yet between you and this person, then this person's definitely flirtatious. They're very charismatic. And overall, it's like fun, flirty chemistry between the both of you. Now, when we move forward to the 8 of Pentacles, though, regardless, like if this is a FWB, if this is a situationship sort of thing, or if this is just somebody that you have this fun, flirty connection with, this person wants to work on things and make things more solid, stable, and secure. They want to kind of come off of this hotness, this fieriness, this passion and chemistry. And they want to start to look into if there's more to this connection. Because to me, it's like they already have like a romantic interest in you. They're very, but not even very, like extremely attracted to you. They feel very drawn to you. They feel like there's a lot of chemistry within this connection. And I feel like with that 8 of Pentacles, it's kind of like, okay, let's work on things. Like, let's see if there's more to this connection than just this hot, fiery, passionate side of it. You know, like, it's like they already have feelings for you, I guess is what I want to say. But it's kind of like they're trying to, like, I don't know what a good expression is, but like bunker those feelings down. They're trying to make something more of this connection, or they want something more from this connection. And they want the two of you to be able to perhaps work together in order to deepen the level of commitment within this connection, in order to make this connection more so stable or more so committed to one another, etc. And I feel like, again, for many of us, it's like this hot, fiery, passionate little love affair that we've got going on with this person, or flirt affair that we've got going on with this person, but we haven't really moved forward toward a stable commitment yet. And I feel like with the star here, the star's more so representing that this person wants to deepen the level of commitment within this connection. They want to put in more time, effort, and energy. And like the way that the Eight of Pentacles, or the way that that's coming through for me, is kind of like they want to put in real time, effort, and energy. Not like the time, effort, and energy with the flirting and the fun and the excitement has been fake, but it's more like they want to begin to show you they're more than that, or they're more than this Knight of Wands character, that they're not this like quick hit it and quit it type of person, that they're not this like always fiery, passionate, etc. type of person, but that they want to settle down with you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. For me, it's kind of like they're trying to transition this connection into being something much more so committed than it is, or than it started as. We have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups to me is mainly going to represent that this person gets a lot of fulfillment from this connection. The Star and the Nine of Cups together is always going to bring me the cheese ball, you are the person of their dreams type of message. And again, that would lead me to say that this person is very physically attracted to you. They are extremely attracted to you, but they're also really attracted to who you are as a person and your personality. For me, I always say with the Nine of Cups, it's this perfect blend of physical and emotional intimacy. There's deeper feelings here that this person has for you, and they're wanting to see. I feel like with this, it's kind of like this started off as sort of not something so serious, and now this person wants to begin to transition it into being something much more serious than it started out as. So I hope that makes sense for those of us that this is meant for. And then we end with the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands to me is going to represent, yet again, this person wants this connection to be much more committed than it currently is, or than it started as. And I feel like that's what's on this person's mind when it comes to the romantic connection that the two of you share. I feel like another thing too, this person seems to be actively working on the connection, and they might also in that regard be actively working on themselves. Part of that also leads me to say, again, might not resonate with every single person, but some of you might know of this person's reputation. Some of these people might have a reputation of being like a player or a bad boy, you know, some type of thing like that. You might know of this person and know what they are like. Or again, you could have experienced what they are like. When it comes to a more so romantic commitment, this person might be looking, or in the past, you know, before now they wanted to settle down with you. But like before then, even if the two of you, let's say, met on a dating app, or the two of you worked together, whatever the case might be, you could have known that their reputation was, like, especially if you knew of this person in real life, it could be, you know, again, you knew what their reputation was prior to getting involved with them. You knew that they were this like fun, flirty, maybe looking for, or even at times could be described as a player type of character. And I feel like if this is somebody that you met online on like a dating app, if you met them on Tinder, or if you met them on Hinge, their profile would have made it very clear that they're really just looking for something non-committal, or something that isn't serious. They're looking for a friend with benefits, etc., whatever the case might be. But I feel like this connection between the two of you has grown and evolved. This person's feelings for you have grown and evolved. This person as a person is trying to grow and evolve. And I do feel like when it comes to this connection between the both of you, they want to begin to put in solid, like, I guess, like, I want to say, like, solid work. They want to make this connection much more solid than, again, it started off as, or that it currently is right now. They want to move things forward. They want to deepen the level of commitment. They feel like this connection is very strong. They feel like they have very strong romantic feelings for you. They are very drawn to you. They still feel like there's a lot of chemistry and a lot of passion within this connection, but they want something more so committed. And I feel like one thing that's coming through here for me as well is this person trying to prove themselves. Like, they're trying to prove themselves to you. They're trying to put in that time, effort, and energy. They're trying to show you that they want something much more committed within this connection. And again, I feel like this could have very well started off as like FWB situationship, whatever else the kids might be calling it these days. Like it could have really started off as something like that. Or there's just been a lot of fun and flirtation within this connection if things haven't like gotten physically intimate yet. And now this person, they're really wanting to settle down with you. They're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to work on the connection. And I feel like they, it's kind of like they found you and they've realized like this is what they want. They want to be with you. And I feel like this person's actively trying to show you that they do want to commit and that they do want to move things forward. And I feel like, again, for some of us that sort of like might have known this person's reputation, it is something that in the beginning you would have never expected from this connection. But I would say there's a high probability that your own feelings for this person, even if you knew what you were getting involved in to begin with, even your own feelings for this person have grown and have evolved since where you like would have expected them to in the very beginning. And I do feel like this has the potential of being a long-term romantic commitment. Your person feels that way too. And I feel like that's what they now want from this connection. They want to show you or prove to you that they are committed to you, that they can move this connection forward, that the two of you have the potential for a longer term commitment, and so on and so forth. I really hope that this makes sense and resonates for those of us who it is meant for. And thank you all so, so, so much. I hope that everybody has a wonderful day.